I decided to do a PS1 Game Collection, and as you can see from the pile of games, there's quite a lot there, so I'll go through them maybe alphabetical order, maybe not, maybe in general. I do have a few out of the cases, that's not all of them, and I'll have a couple of special editions, so I'll go through them right this moment. So I've got all my games in an order now. Not necessarily from best to least best, but just more as much as in a genre as I can as possible. I'm going to start over here with these. I'm going to show the discs without cases, the discs without proper cases, the imports, and then finally my special editions over there, or box sets. So I want to start with this one only for a particular reason. It is shit. The crappiest game I've ever bought. So that's that. I will then go on to the discs that don't have cases. There's Tekken. I really should put this in a case, even if it ain't the proper case. It's the original Tekken. I used to love this. I used to love playing it in the arcade when I was younger. So yeah, Tekken, it's a brilliant game. Probably one of my favourite fighting games. Porsche Challenge. Spyro the Dragon. I think this disc is a little bit scratched, and the sound goes on it a little bit, so it's not really very good. Rayman Platinum. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I'm unsure whether this actually works properly or not. I really should try it again, and if it don't work properly, I'll buffer it up and cut a disc down, brasso it or something. Tekken 3, same again. I actually found this is out of my old set. I had to buy another one, which you'll find out the reason why later. As again, the sound on this messes up on some of the levels. And these next two are from my ex, the bitch. Core Borders 2. I'm not too sure how well that works. And Tommy Macklin Rally. That was a good game at its time. And again, all these discs don't have cases. I know for a fact Tekken works, and I'm so glad about that. And this is like disc 2 of Metal Gear Solid. I had to buy the game again because disc 1 got cracked, so I threw away the case, kept disc 2 as a spare. So the ones without cases. Ones I don't, I might swap some of these over, because some of these, like Tomb Raider 2, I have so many copies of it. So there's Platinum version of Tomb Raider 2, the Tomb Raider 2, the proper one, London Racer. It's got the manual and the disc. Actual Soccer 2, so crap. I hate that game. But then again, it shows just how old school the football games used to be, and comparing it to recent FIFA games, it's just amazing, and how well graphics have come along from then. Tunnel B1 is a shooting game. I remember having the proper case and manual and everything when I was younger, but I got rid of it. Rayman proper disc. Tarzan, Disney's Tarzan. I've not played that, I don't think, so I don't know much about that. Driver, brilliant game in its time. I think this has got the manual in there. Yeah, the manual and the disc only though. And I found this at a car boot. I paid like £2 for this just because I wanted it so bad. I think the guy wanted more than that, but I was like, man, this ain't got a case or nothing, no manual. I'm not giving you any more than £2 for it. The only reason I paid £2 for it is because I love it. So yeah, they're the ones that have got like not proper cases, but case. The imports, R-types. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Yeah, the Japanese version of R-types. Skyline Memorial. I haven't played this. I actually have a chipped PS1, so I can play imported games on them. Metal Slug X. I don't know what the X stands for, but Metal Slug, all the Metal Slug games are great. I love them all. The American Dino Crisis 2, which I bought in a shop. As you see, it was very reduced, kept on being reduced. I think in the end I paid only a couple of quid for this, so that wasn't bad. And then I've got the Japanese Dino Crisis 1. And then there's the imports. Now I'll start with the games in the sort of genre, as best of my ability as I could put them. Command and Conquer Retaliation, I love this. This is my favourite one for the PS1. Obviously, when you play the game, it slows down a lot the more you build, which is a shame. I got it 50p because there was a disc missing, but I bought it anyway because link-up cables with PS1s if you have 2 copies of the game, and plus skirmish. I mean, you can still play skirmish on it, the full skirmish mode. So, you know, for 50p that wasn't too bad, I don't think. And then I've got the proper one. The case is messed up though, I might swap cases. A lot of my games do need new cases, and I do need to invest on making them a bit better, but that's the whole lot of Retaliation. I only picked this up, I actually started playing this earlier today. See, I paid £1 for this. It's Dune, or Dune, however you want to call it. But yeah, it's a lot like Command and Conquer. Not as free to do to build where you want, and I don't think there's a skirmish mode on this. I think it's just missions, but it's pretty good though from what I played with it earlier. Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat. I remember loving this when I was younger, but I just can't seem to play it. I think it's so hard to play now. I think when I was younger I just spent a lot more time on it because I had less things to do. Less responsibilities and just had more times for games really, but playing it now I think it's so hard. But at the time, when I was younger, I used to love this game. It is a good game, it's just I can't play it anymore. Warcraft 2 for the PS1 version. I was so lucky to find this in the shop. I think I paid £5 for this like about a year and a half ago from today. It was just like, I remember only ever seeing this to rent from a video store. But yeah, I do love this. I want to get the PC version because you can like build as much as you want. I think on this you can build as much as you want, but a lot like Command and Conquer Retaliation, it slows down the more you build, being the PS1 and all. Civilization 2, again, it slows down the more you build, but this is such a great game. I love it. I mean, this is another one I'd like to get on PC. It's so basic. But there's so much to it. It's proper in-depth, proper strategy involved in it, and I do love this game so much. I actually got 2 copies of it, none of which have the map of like technology though, so I was a bit pissed about that. But yeah, got 2 copies of that. Some of my games you'll see have like these stickers on them I just can't get off, or they start like sticking to the case and making them look shit, so I just need to buy like new cases really. But Populous the Beginning, I do love this game. This was one of my favourites from when I was younger as well. Theme Park World, much more better than the normal theme park. I want to get Theme Park World on the PS2 though, because I think the graphics are better and you can build more. I'm sure you can build more, I might be wrong, but yeah, Theme Park World is a great game. I've never seen this before. I think I just picked it up because I saw it cheap. Versailles, I don't know how you pronounce that, but I think it's just sort of like a mystery game where you have to go around and like solve like mysteries or something. I don't know. I need to really play this. I might make a video on this if it's any good. I've never seen it before though, so I just picked it up just because it was cheap. The original Grand Theft Auto Platinum Edition though, not the Black Label. But yeah, I remember playing this when I was younger. It used to be, I think it was like talking about being banned at one point. But like, that's just stupid. I mean, look at the Grand Theft Autos now compared to this. But yeah, brilliant game. I love the Grand Theft Auto series. I mean, I've got Grand Theft Auto 2 here, which was slightly better than the first one. And then GTA London, which is the add-on pack for Grand Theft Auto 1. You can't play this without this. You have to like swap the discs over halfway through loading. So yeah, I got the original Grand Theft Autos for the PS1. Ace Combat, I loved this when I was younger. I'm not too sure about the condition of the disc on this. I think when I bought it, the disc didn't look that bad. But yeah, I think I had trouble playing, so I'm really gonna. That might be another one I might have to repair. But no, another childhood game which I used to love playing, and I completed quite a few times. I'll carry on with Micro Machines V3. This Platinum Micro Machines V3, I remember having this on the Mega Drive. I used to love it. I'm not too sure if there is much difference between the Mega Drive version and the PlayStation version, but I remember it being really fun. I'm not too sure. I don't think it's got a level creator, but that would be so wicked if it did. That would be awesome, but I don't think it has. Descent 2, I only ever remember playing this on the PC. I did get it for the PlayStation. I have played it before on the PlayStation. I remember it being really good. It's a bit like, I can describe it, it's a bit like Doom graphics, but like, you know, you go around in this like sort of like hover spaceship sort of thing, and it's like a shooter as that. But yeah, that was quite a decent game for an old school game. I can't really complain. Wipeout, the original. I loved this when the PlayStation came out. It's different. There is a fair few games in the Wipeout series now, but I do remember this one, and I did love it at the time. So this is a game that I'll never get rid of. This next one, Wipeout 2097. I was misled severely, because I thought it was 2097, but in it is just a normal Wipeout again. So I have 2 copies, and it's got a P on it. I hate it when people do that for pre-owned, like just wrecked discs basically. There's no book in it either. I'm really sad. I didn't even know until earlier when I was like arranging these games into genre like sort of order that this was actually Wipeout, the original, not 2097. So yeah, it's a bit useless. It's a proper case, but no cover on the front, and this is Wipeout 3. And the good thing about this, Wipeout 3, is obviously it's a normal PlayStation disc, but if you put this into a CD player, it's actually the soundtrack to the game. I know, like, if you put a PlayStation disc into a CD player, it will play, like, some of the sounds, but basically, like, Tomb Raider 2, I know if you put that into the PlayStation, it will do all of Lara's sayings in different tracks. I think there's, like, 60 tracks, and it's just different sounds, but then some of them are the actual soundtrack to some parts of the game. But yeah, this particularly, I remember when I got it a while ago, it said with the free soundtrack, and I was like, wait a minute, there's only one disc, and then I put it in, and it's actually, yeah, got the soundtrack on as a CD as well, so that was really good. Wipeout 3 is the better one of the 3 first Wipeouts on the PlayStation, I reckon. Motorhead, I was actually confused because I thought this was Roll Cage sort of like game at first, and then obviously I got home, looked on the back, and I was like, oh no, it's just like a normal racing game. And to be honest, yeah, it's quite decent for a PS1 game, for an early racing game. It is pretty good. I do like that a lot. TOCA Touring Car Championship. I loved this when I was younger. I know there's some sort of like cheat, or if you complete the game in certain ways, you can drive like a tank and shit on a on a volcano level. That's just crazy. But the game itself is just really good. Not bad graphics, not bad gameplay, not a bad feel to it when you play it. So yeah, this is a game I really like as well. And not that I've played much of it, but TOCA 2, the case is a bit screwed. Obviously, it cost 99p, so I couldn't complain. The disc is in pretty good condition. It's got the manual in there, a sticker stuck to it, obviously. But yeah, more crap. But yeah, the disc is in pretty good condition. No pre-owned mark on it, so yeah, I'm just really happy to get that because now I've got them both. So really happy with that. Porsche Challenge again. With the proper case, the proper manual, even a receipt in there. I think, looking at this now, I think this cost something like 40 quid when it first came out. Something stupid like that. You can't actually see it because of the writing too. It's not, print ain't very good. Oh no, £25? Yeah, £25. So, and that must have been newly bought. An electronic boutique, so don't see those shops anymore. That's just crazy. But yeah, Porsche Challenge, that's not a bad game. I don't like the feel to it. It's a bit slidey on the roads. And when you crash, you just bounce off the corners. I mean, a lot of early racing games did do that.